That's not fair at all. I went to start stream pops up when the best music pops up. Why? Yep, we got my microphone. I thought for a second I didn't see it fluctuating. We don't have music though, because of course we don't. Thanks, Windows. There we go, now we have music. Otherwise, as I said, if something else is still broken, I blame Subathon. How is everyone doing? Hopefully we're doing well. I'm not. I gotta do with BDSP today, which is fun. Although I will admit it has actually been quite fun. Badu taking out Crash Awake has always been a highlight of last week whenever we last did BDSP. And then I disappeared because it stormed one day. I got no sleep because of Asta. And then I wasn't well the next day because of it. And then Friday came around and I was like, yeah, I ain't streaming before Subathon. Probably should have, considering Subathon only went for like just a little bit more than what my stream does. Alright, so the question is, do I kill Dialga if we get there this stream? Which I doubt it. If it's just a normal stream, we're not getting to Dialga. But if we do get to it for some weird reason, do I kill it or do I not kill it? That's the question. That's gonna be something I'm gonna ponder this stream. It's like, will I kill it? I'm leaning towards yes. Or do I do the grind at that point, which is gonna be a real pain in the ass if I have to. I'm trying to think, what else have we got to do? We just did Crash Away. I think we're up to Team Galactic headquarters today, and then we go from there. I've already got Fly. Oh no, we're doing default. Oh no. Oh no, I think I'm starting to stream. Oh hell no. Just in case someone throws defogless at me. Oh, I didn't do an incentive for it, but oh. I don't want to do this defogless. It's been a while since I've done BDSP defogless. Alright, well, I'm gonna say it now because it's gonna be hard for chat to appreciate this one little thing I've done with the layout. Oh, I know it's something I didn't do with the layout. Oopsies. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to quickly fix this. Someone said defog. Yeah, I picked up defog and that's as far as I'm going with that sentence. Shit though. I forgot like one thing I'll have to bring up. Oh hell no, that's like April. What are we in, Nate? We're in like... We're in June. How is it still saying April? Did I not fix the challenge, the goals last month? Well, I'm a dumbass if that's the case. Wait. Hold on. No, it's the announcements I haven't fixed. I did the announcements, but I never did the actual goals. That's meant to say June. Oh my god, I didn't realize I was this out of date. What did I say the 250 goal was? Where's my phone? We're in December. Oh, it feels like it at this rate. The year's been going so far. We're already like halfway through the year. Hold on, let me get rid of these notifications and I'll quickly just duck into... Whoops. Quickly duck into my goals. Whee! Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, of course I wrote that. Spyro Japanese. Spyro the Dragon 1. Japanese release. I'm only doing one stream on it because I would not like to do more than one with motion sickness. I was gonna write Spyro 1 plus Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I did this before, but it never got reached, but I'm gonna try my luck again. Enter... And that will be a full playthrough. Well, as much as I can do before I start losing it. And then the 500 for June. Is Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee challenge run. Which will be similar to this. And then member goals don't change. Where's my announcements buggered off to? Stream announcements. Alright. So this has to change. Yeah, I've already done this. I did this while I was doing all the new bot changes. Oh, did I already do them? Oh, did I already do my job? I just didn't do the other one. Oh, I already did it. Well, I'm doing this for nothing. Surprise goal. I already did this. I am so good. I already did it and I didn't even realize. It was just the other goal I had to fix. Alright. We're good to go. Here I was thinking I hadn't done it yet, but apparently I did. I did it while I was refreshing all of my code. Now my code is all fancy and smooth. I don't need to do as much work, but I'm gonna recode one little bit so that I've got a lot less work to do. Alright, so part 2 of Brilliant Diamond Challenge Run, where viewers can try and make this harder for me, which they tried to last part with Badu, but I prevailed and that was epic. Ha. So as I said, we're making our way up to, is it Celestia Town? We need Defog to get up there, so I've already got that. So that'll be fun. And I think from there we're going to do the Team Galactic hideout from there. Oh yeah, I went from Celestia. I still didn't put the unknown challenge in. Oh well, but, oh wait, I forgot. We're supposed to be walking. Oh, to be fair, I've got to use my bike here. I remember that being a TM. And I remember it being like Dark Pulse or something too, so I'm gonna go get that. Slowest grass animation in the world. I wonder how much BDSP actually speeds up on the Switch too. I'm still on a Switch 1. As a heads up. I know. How's the walk? It's been actually quite fine. Because bike's weird. So I haven't minded it all that much. Although to be fair, if I was able to like run everywhere, I probably would have beaten this game. Probably, well, come close to beating the game in the last stream. Or at least gotten to Dialga. It'd be interesting if I wasn't restricted to walking, how far I've actually would have gotten in the game. I'm generally curious how much use Luxray is going to get from now on, because I got Luxray mainly for Crash Awake, and that's it. Don't feel bad, Kath, neither do I. At least it's on the way. I don't know where mine is. Like, the day before, we got a message saying that my Switch got delayed. And it went up by like 2 weeks. So who's to say it's not going to get delayed again? Ben's already got his. And like flashing it off and everything. And it's like, wow. It's alright. I'm sure my Switch one can hold out for a bit longer. I only just recently swapped it for the busted out one that couldn't turn on or off or have Joy-Cons. That's how bad my other Switch one was. It was so badly beaten up. It couldn't take Joy-Cons anymore, and the power button had enough. It just didn't work anymore. So I couldn't reset my console if I got any error messages or major ones, which I did. And I couldn't restart it at all. So it was either keep it on, or that's it. I couldn't turn it on. Oh yeah, I was gonna turn that off, and set it to set. Because there's kind of no point switching at this point until I get to like maybe the next gym. other thing I'm trying number 2, I completely forgot to look this up too, was do I just need to see the Pokemon again like I do in the original, or does the game actually force me to catch every Pokemon? I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be I have to see everything again. Oh yeah, and I've missed an egg. I'm pretty sure I've missed an egg too in Heart Home. I hate this fucking bike. Bike makes you go 2 spaces. I'm pretty sure that's a thing in the original as well. But in this, it's just more annoying. Note to self, once I've done the bike ramp, get off the bike. At least it's minor training for Houndoom. I'm pretty sure Houndoom's gonna need it. So I'm gonna need Houndoom for... What gym am I up to? 5th. I'm gonna need Houndoom for 6 and 7. And then what am I gonna do up against the last gym? I haven't got a fucking clue. Pro tip, get the first question wrong in the Heart Home gym on purpose. Why? Is that just a wait and find out thing? I couldn't even tell you what happens on that first error because I've never done it. I can ask Ben. Also this week there's gonna be the start of maybe 2 series for streams. One's gonna be a bit of an ongoing series until I feel like killing it. The other one will be a game series. I'll tell you, but that's no... I figured that. It's either gonna be I get roasted, or he's gonna troll me and just lead me into something that I get trolled for instead. I'll try to think. Alright, you annoying little side duck, go away. Is Pleb supposed to be a furry? What? Oh yeah, I still got the stuff left over from Subathon that I never showed off. I might leave the other one if I do have to show it off for one of the series. I think it's gonna suit well for that. See, I instinctively now, thanks to Scarlet and Violet, due to all the charms that it has, I instinctively think, charm, oh, I get a boost. Yeah, hell no, I don't get any of that shit. What is there? Catching charm, experience charm, shiny charm, little Timmy charm. May as well be at this point. I've lost count how many charms we actually have. Do I need to change my lead? Probably. Shaking charm, mark charm, experience charm. See, there's so many of them. So when I see old charm, I'm like, oh, what's this do again? Oh wait, it doesn't actually do anything. My doggy is about to die to a rock. If I'm not careful. You should have enough... Oh, wait, you're brave nature, aren't you? Surely I've got more speed than the Geodude. I'm switching at this point. A doggy can't take down a rock. We're good. Although, to be fair, neither can Asta. I was giving the trainer a chance to survive. I mean, if I sent in the legendary Badu at the start, this trainer would be like running for the hills just in terror of the legendary Badu. This thing just feels like cheating at this point. I swear my Violet game is messing with me. A freaking 6-star Porygon 2 raid after I just done farming the 7-star one. Oh, it's the second question? Do you want me to just fail all of them at this point? I can. I'll just walk in and impersonate Ben and be like, what'd that do? I just go through this door. Well, that's free experience on legs. Don't mind if I do. Shame I don't have a lucky egg. I'm assuming I can farm lucky eggs off these guys. If I get Thief. Note this. Did I even take a step? I felt like that was an unlucky encounter where I just barely did a micro step and got an encounter. Which I think is only exclusive to the later games. I don't believe that's a theme in the original, so I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've looked up my encounter mechanics. Oh! It's worse in the originals. I can barely make up where I am in this version. At least I could in the original. There was no way of avoiding that trainer, I don't think. So I think regardless of where you stepped, he was coming out. A Zubat. They're back. Well, monkeys shouldn't be too far off evolving, so I get bigger monkey. Luxray. I love how Slug is my least leveled up Pokemon. Although, to be fair, I think I swapped that out. So I got better Slug. Or was it Black and White? I had a Slug early in the Soul Link. No, that was Soul Link I'm referring to. I had a Slug at the beginning, Ben killed it, and then I ended up getting another Slug. Also, thank God Soul Link is over. It's actually gonna feel nice having a full 7 days where I can think about streams. As I said, I can actually start some series now since we're not going to be worrying about breaking them up with Soul Link interruptions. Oh, fuck. Hello. You're a bulky boy. Or is this just a bad monkey? I'd like to lean to the latter that this is just a bad monkey. So it's not exactly like I've lackluster attack EVs. I get a lot of that naturally. I think so with HP, you naturally get a lot of HP EVs and speed. Defense isn't too far off being decent either. And then something like special attack and maybe special defense gets a little bit left on the wayside. Naturally anyways, so... That's why Chimchar does so well. Oh yeah, we need to point out too, I believe it's in post-game, there is a NPC that has an illegal Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it's left in from the original code too. I think it's like a Tropius and it has like a random ass move it should not have, or... I think it's a Tropius. I know it's an ace trainer, and I know it's in post-game. I was gonna say Lantern, but I'm like, that's the wrong game. I'm pretty sure that's Emerald where there's a Lantern with Earthquake. There's Tropius from an event. Tropius is in a Cherish Ball. Wasn't there another reason why it's illegal? I swear it had a move that it wasn't supposed to have. I don't even know if that works in this gen. I've speedrun Gen 3 so much that I just by habit do that now. Yeah, but is prevented from evolution, it got Everstoned. I didn't have an incentive for it, but I allowed it. Since I don't have a shiny stone. But once I've done the playthrough, I'm allowed to evolve it. Because I'm going to need it to get to Roserade for the Pokédex. What level is this Machoke? I feel like I've struggled with Machokes in this playthrough. 29. Yeah, this monkey's bad. This be a bad monkey. I wonder if it does better specially. It probably does. Well, that's just lame, isn't it? Hi! Croagunk will probably have dry skin, so just smack this with a fire type move. Oh, I didn't start the timer, my bad. I just thought of it then, I'm like, I haven't started the timer. You can have a little bit of extra time. I got distracted when I was coding the bot. And speaking of... Otherwise, I would have sat down for another 6-hour playthrough. Alright, that's down. Alright, there's my smoke ball. Not like that, I'm gonna probably need that. Also, I'm genuinely curious why this area has more trainers than any other route. Or am I just imagining that? I feel like all the routes, this particular route has more trainers than what any other route does. Bye. Also, I hope there is a trainer that has Phoebus. There should be. There should be a Fishman with Phoebus. Because it means I'm gonna have to go hunt a Phoebus, which I don't really want to do. I mean, if I do have to, at least it's only on one floor. But still, that's a scary thought. Alright, well that's the end of the route. And then we've got Team Galactic here. Bizzle. I can't wait for Monkey to get a decent fighting type move as well. Using Power Up Punch is a bit meh. It tapers off very quick. Oh look, it's a giraffe rig. Lucky it doesn't have a blue nose. Monkey dozing off. Lovely. $35. I think one more level for Evo. Flame Wheel again. I'm gonna need to heal. Just get my PP back. Slug has a way to go. Yes. I haven't been using it in all honesty. I mean, it is a slow level up as well from memory. But having said that, it is a very good Pokemon. Oh, Slug's evolving. It's the slowest level up on this team, and I have barely used it. But if it gets a decent ground type move, I can definitely use it up against the last gym leader. And then in before, the last gym leader has Grass Knot. Just to devastate it. Definitely need this. Monkey's, as I said, one more level and I believe Monkey evolves. Also, imagine getting lost in Celestia Town. That's definitely not me, but I do know someone who did. I believe there's also the herb shop here too. Shame it wasn't a randomizer, I'd make use of that. That's the herb shop. I want this house. I went the complete long way to begin with. Well, this isn't the right place either. Let me guess, I had to go in and just speak to team... yeah, I probably did, didn't I? Oops. Never mind trying to find the old people. Just blow up the grunts instead. Also, straight to the point. My hot take is this game isn't bad, it's just why BDSP... Just why I play BDSP when Platinum is right there. Yeah. I just wish they took the Platinum approach. Visually and everything. I also feel like the love wasn't there for it either. I mean, look how long it took to fix the fucking game on release. They were more eager to patch out Clone than anything else. Just, you know, ignore the fact that there was a bunch of soft locks. Ignore the fact that the 7th gym could be cheesed by walking diagonally. So imagine my surprise when I went to go speedrun this game one day to go... what was I trying to speedrun for? One of the legends, that's all I knew. I can't remember which one I was speedrunning for. I get to the 7th gym and I'm trying to walk diagonal and it didn't work. And I was like, yo, fuck this, and just turned the game off. I was like, screw my legendary. I came back the next day to finish the game. A part of me wishes they kept that diagonal in for the 7th gym, but it does kind of ruin the whole spirit of it, I get it. But damn, imagine if it was one of those, if you know, you know, you could just walk diagonal to skip the 7th gym. TM95. That's surf. Nice! And the fact that Game 3 thought that the Arceus puzzles are too difficult, and a few years later they went and have players examine Braille. I still never really figured out why they never released the Arceus event. It was all coded in the game, but they never released it. I would like to, like, did they... I know one of the reasons they said was because it was convoluted. But my conspiracy theory tinfoil hat behind it is they didn't want to release the Arceus event because they didn't want people using the strongest bloody Pokemon in the game in competitive. Which is why they released an event Arceus that was limited to only 100 EVs in each stat. Because of how EVs worked back in Gen 4. The originals. I know Arceus in this game requires a save file of Legends of Arceus that has... What was it, the main trials beaten? It's the thing I haven't done. I don't think he had to, like, meet Arceus himself. He just had to do a certain thing in the Arceus games, and that's it. Oh yeah, I gotta do the gym. But in the originals, you could never get Arceus, and as I said, my tinfoil hat conspiracy on it is because they didn't want Arceus floating around on Wi-Fi. Because it would have been way too strong. Meanwhile, one gen prior Braille. I know. I reckon the whole convoluted thing is a lie. I reckon they just didn't want people having Arceus. That was, as I said, that's my theory. Because it makes no sense to have the event locked off and then give an Arceus that's nerfed down to having only 100 EVs in each particular stat, obviously maxing out at 500. So that's what tipped me off, because I was doing research into the Arceus and trying to figure out sets for it for a speedrun. And then I looked up that the only available Arceus that's given to you through the event is capped at EVs. I'm like, wow, that's really nerfed Arceus into the ground. So it's the second one I've got to fail, Will? What is 3 plus 5 plus 7? 15. Are you sure it's the second one? I can fail the first one. Right, what baby puzzle is this? I wonder why he wants me to fail this one. What is 12 plus 18? Well, the correct answer is 40. But let's just do a Ben and be like 50. I'm not afraid of picnicking anywhere, so I've learned all sorts of things. So far, so innocent. All is innocent. Oh, I didn't switch my lead. That's the only thing not innocent. I forgot to switch my lead. And I'm not going to get a level up from this either. Better spit me out a bit of, quite a bit of experience, girl. I'm welcome. That's the only trainer in the game that uses Drift Loon. Ah! It was more of a advantageous thing. I thought you were gonna troll me. I'm like, what's the troll? Like, what am I missing here? It's alright, I would have just switched the date to Friday. I'm assuming date swapping works in BDSP. If it doesn't, then yeah, thank you. I would have had to purposely, like, try and play on a Friday just to get a Drift Loon. Alright, spit me out some experience, girl. Yeah, nowhere close. Badu's gaining the most experience because it's the quickest experience gainer on this team. Alright. I need to duck down into the underground sometime and get myself an Everstone. No idea, but better safe than sorry. True. I mean, we could always test that. Alright, I can actually turn my brain back on. What is 3 times 13? That is 39. Oh yeah, switch the Houndoom to the lead. Otherwise, I'm gonna get to the gym leader and be like, yo, I'm dead. Yo, can Minecraft add signposts that make sounds when you read them? That'd be cool. They probably can with sound blocks. What is the first... Oh, fuck. 15. 15! Because it was 7 plus 8. Oh, how the hell I got there? 3 plus 4 plus 8? I think was the question. Hi, Drift Blim. I came ready. It's a shame I didn't have Dark Pulse. The thing I thought was Dark Pulse was a Great Ball. Strength Sap! Oh, shit! Where it's fact shaming. Well, rip me. I have a flamethrower. Fly? Da fuck? I'm on a fucking blimp. Ah, screw it. Another flamethrower. Yo, that nearly did half my health. That's almost a 2-hit KO. If you want to try and consider the fact that it might have minned or maxed me. I should have trained this Houndoom on the grunts. Little scumbag. Who thought it was a smart idea to give Driftbloom Strength Sap? Is it gonna go fly again? It did. Alright, so considering the question, will Driftbloom do just under half again? If it does under half, it's not going to kill me and I'll live on roughly 2 HP. If that's a min, I go down. If that's a max, then I'm going to be living more than 2 HP. Alright. And roll max first time. Unless I took a hit prior. I would like to swap because I need my attack back. Ah, here we go again. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Are you kidding? Is that a Cobra berry? Not Cobra, Kiba? It was Cobra. What am I talking about? I got it right the first time round. Why do I doubt myself? Watch me get hit in confusion. Yep. I got poisoned. That's how I knew I'm gonna hit myself in confusion. How about I don't die? Might be able to utilize Luxray a bit later. If she sends in a physical attacker, I'm gonna need it. Which I doubt it, because of Ace's Miss Magius. Fantina must be a Hypnote fan. Holy crap, the hacks is real. Oh, brilliant. That's what I wanted. Was that the only reason why... Well, that's fine. I only wanted to use that just so I could get a confusion on you. Not like it's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, never mind what I said earlier. Fantina's a sweaty little Timmy. Dazzling Gleam Gengar? Oh, and bypasses my confusion. Sure. I didn't even get a chance. I never healed. Oops. I got my confusion and forgot my goal. Who runs Dazzling Gleam on Gengar? Yeah, it's pretty handy for dark types. That's why it's on there. Oh, fuck. Hence why Murkrow just died. Thank you, finally hit yourself in confusion. It only took like, what, 5 turns? Dazzling Gleam is actually really good up against dark types if you want to counter them. I am finally learning close combat, yes! Hell yeah! Jump on that hype train. I finally can hit with a decent fighting type move. I can actually hit with some power. Alright, Miss Magius. Miss Magius definitely will run Dazzling Gleam. Also, I completely mashed through her dialogue. Does she actually speak French in this one? Or at least have the implementation of sounding like she's got a French accent. Or at least implied. That was the word I'm looking for. I'm still... My brain no worky today. My brain no worky after subathon. Seriously? Did I use up all my luck on the shiny race yesterday? Well, that's a 3-hit KO. If I smack myself in confusion, it might turn into a 2. Well, Well, I didn't really try manifesting that one. I kind of actually was damage calculating it. I didn't mean it seriously. Alright, I'm gonna have to rely on the legend. Piss off. It's the only way she's beaten me is my own hacks. It's my own bad luck that's actually beaten me. Oh, come on! Phantom Force? Hi? If I hit myself in confusion... I should live this, surely. It's a Miss Magius versing my pitiful 35 defense. I mean, I might poison it. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, never mind. Oh, fucking Christ! I got critted! Alright, if you ignore the crit, I wonder if I actually would have lived that. But then again, that's also saying, would I have gotten past the confusion? I have one revive. I haven't used the revive the entire playthrough. I've done well. Oh wait, Luxray's still alive. I might pop the revive then, if I really, really get desperate. Monkey be bad. Monkey. Phantom Force? I got outsped still, which is so sad. Neutral. Don't you dare hit yourself in confusion. Are you fucking serious? Well, I'm gonna have to heal. Should be Dazzling Gleam again. Dazzling Gleam didn't really do that much. All things considering, Phantom Force would have done more. Oh, speaking of. Well, I can just go Flame Wheel again. See, this is where a burn would be handy. Phantom Force actually did around, maybe a little bit more than Dazzling Gleam. Not much. A burn would be very nice. Come on, roll me a burn. I finally snapped out of confusion. The affection's there, I'm just not rolling it. Though I don't think my affection level is high. Take that back. Yo, Miss Maggie has just popped an affection. Was like, it lived on 1 HP so Fantina wouldn't cry. Oh, of course. She's just realized I'm stalling. Yeah, it was. It was. I was hoping for a crit, but... RIP! Well, that was harder than what it should have been. It's not gonna slow me down, though. We go full force ahead. Oh, wait, I'm forgetting a gym. I've, like, calculated for the ice gym, and I've calculated for the last gym. I calculated for Fantina, but there's one gym I haven't calculated for. Monkey's good for that anyways. I haven't calculated for the steel gym, which is next. Oops. But we're good. I have Infernate now. Also, you won't be able to unsee this now. Fantina looks like she's got a goatee. Like, she looks like she's got a little pointy beard. And before anyone says anything, I know that's part of her dress. But that model makes it look like she's got a little bit of a beard. Because there's no shadow in between the dress and her chin. It's the reason why shadows are so very much needed. So it doesn't make it look like clothing becomes part of your facial hair. Alright, so from here I go... Pretty sure I go west of Jubilee. Because I don't think I get pulled into Team Galactic yet. Because I gotta go west of Jubilee, and then I do the gym there, then I do the library, and then I do the Galactic hideout. Hi. Hi to the person that kicked my ass in Pokemon Black. Yeah, can of lava. It's kind of funny because we talked about how fast Pokemon Black went. This game goes relatively fast if you know what you're doing and on top of your Pokemon training. You do one gym, and then you go to Can of Lava, and it's straight off the bat another gym. Also, we should do a Pokédex check. How are we doing for Pokédex? 80. And how many do I have to see? It's like 150, isn't it? Methinks I'm not doing well. I'm just doing a brisk walk over the Can of Lava too. While I'm at it... None. Really? Not a single one was seen that day. I'm pretty sure I got all the ones I need anyways. Did anyone notice that police officer? He thought it was Ben and was ready to pounce into action there. He was so ready to go. Alright, and I somehow managed to call up a barrel even though I don't own one. Encounter? Oh look, there's a slug. There's a big slug. Alright, Houndoom I don't really need in the lead either. I can put you to rest. I need to use Monkey. Monkey needs to be used. I need to go to Iron Island. I'm trying to think, do I do it now or do I do it later on? Because I need to get the Riolu leg. That's the only way I see Riolu. I can't think if there's any other exclusives in Iron Island I need to see. I'd like to say no. I mean, technically I could always just breed the Lucario. Oh no, I don't have a Lucario. Never mind, I have to do Riolu. I just immediately jumped to the conclusion of, hey, let me just go find a Lucario and I can just breed it for Riolu. And it's like, no, I can't. The only way I'm getting a Lucario is a Riolu. And that's what I'm trying to get. So yeah, I have to go to Iron Island. There's no ifs or buts about that one. When did I get that? He's like, oh, you don't need, your Pokédex doesn't need upgrading. You can already toggle between male and female. When did I get that? Oh, so that mart was a god mart in the Soul Link. That's where I got my Safari Balls for nothing. Although nothing will ever beat Black and White. Getting Master Balls for free. Hell yeah, that is the absolute go-to-god mart. I thought Safari Balls being free were goats. But no, Master Balls. I would have never thought in 1,000 years I would have rolled that ever in a randomizer. I was gonna say, there's a rival fight coming up, I know that. Also, I love how Staravia immediately counters Infernape. If I had Flame Charge, that would have been great. 2-hit KO. Oh, what's this scumbaggery? Too bad it didn't work. And that's why you don't rely on double team. Primplup. Yep, we'll go into the god. As long as it doesn't have, like, Peck. I mean, at worst, it might have Ice Beam. I doubt it. Oh, maybe. I outsped? What the balls is going on here? Rolled a 4. I mean, at least the 4 brought me down to a 2-hit. Wow. Okay, we ain't using Bullet Seed no more. You saw how much Bullet Seed did with a 4. Absorb did maybe about the equivalent of 2. It was... Oh shit, yeah, we're out of there. If you really think I'm standing to a Heracross, hell no. Ouch. I didn't realize Heracross had super luck. Well, that's super dead. I mean, it smacked me hard for a flying type move, so it made sense I just reflect it back. Air Cutter. Well, that's a lot better than Gust. Slug 31. So if I roll 4, gave me the 2-hit KO. If I roll a 4 or a 5, Primplup goes down. Actually, a 3 is going to come close to killing that. 3, 4, 5. If I roll a 2, then that's just bad luck. Oh, never mind me. I can't damage calc, apparently. 2 was enough. I must have grew a level because those damage calcs looked a bit bigger. Oh, hell no. We're out. Rapidash goes probably down to this. Probably not. Yeah. Unfortunately, the special attack EVs hasn't exactly been very accessible to us. I got a couple from Fantina's fight, but that's... In the overall grand scheme of things, I've got more physical EVs. Wow, let me guess, Barry had to rely on his Roselia to get past Crush Awake. I had to rely on a Budu and I still won. I don't know if Budu's gonna be Tekka and Polion. That's a bit of a stretch. Budu's gonna eventually, like, taper off an awful lot. Heck, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to use Budu in the Elite Four. I mean, there's going to be a couple of Pokemon where I can use Budu. I know that for a fact. But in the overall grand scheme of things, it's going to be a little hard. Also, why is Surf not a TM? Sorry, a HM? I would assume because it's originally a HM, I can buy these. I'd like to think that. Wait, did you heal me? No, you did not. Wow. Battled me, then ran off without healing. Nice. How salty. I was gonna say how ungrateful, but no, he's just salty. I just wiped the floor with him, including a Budu. Alright, so take the gym down. Or go, can I even do Iron Island? I don't think I can. I will get to the right turn. I can go to Island. You know what? I actually might do Iron Island. It's not bad experience, considering there's a part where I get helped. Quick experience grind before I go to the gym. Because I know right after I've got headquarters and then I've got to go up Mount Coronet. No, I don't. I gotta do snow. Yeah, no. An experience grind might actually be helpful. Normally you get something here too. I feel like you get one of your TMs here normally in base game. Or at least in Platinum you did. I think you get strength here normally, no? Yep, monkeys lead, so I can get past the gym a bit easier. Do I want to go through and do items? I can't think of any like major items you get down here that's worth it. Also, I gotta be careful of gravelers. Maybe I should change my lead. So a lot of these have sturdy, and I know there's a couple of nasty trainers that go boom here, so maybe I should rethink my lead. I'm gonna get residual. A little late to the stream, but I'll watch back on. Yeah, that's fine. VODs are amazing. Well, at least for YouTube, anyways. I'm gonna make it that every week I go through and fix my VODs. That was good doing it all in one hit, so that way I didn't need to like rush right after stream and do it. Oh, I switched my lead. Staravia is the lead. Nice. But glad to have you here, Dan. Better late than never is what they always say. I don't think that Staravia was living in 1,000 years, unless, of course, there was some weird affection mechanic that the opponents can have. Is there somewhere in the game I can nab myself an Everstone? I'm pretty sure I can get them in the underground, but is there anywhere else I can get them? I'm pretty sure I can thieve them. Let's have a quick squiz. Everstone BDSP. It is probably going to be thieving if I had to take a guess. Grand Underground. No thieving. Oh no, it is. It's a 5% rarity on Geodude, Graveler, and Golem. And then in the Grand Underground for mining, it's a rare one from memory. Or at least uncommon. Well, that'd be fun. I haven't got a thief Pokemon yet. Max Ether. Or Ether. That's blocked. I don't have Compound Eyes. These should be a TM. If it's not, then RIP. Because Compound Eyes will raise that from 5% up to a little bit higher. I think it goes to 10%. I think it doubles it from memory, which isn't that great on a 5%er. But it's better than nothing. Because normally you can cheese it with something like a Butterfree. And the only reason why I want Everstone is for Budu. Well, there's Iron Tail. Now, I smell a hidden item. It's the only reason why it would lead me here. Yeah, it's a hidden item. Well, that's not a hidden item, that's a Pokemon. It's a Golbat. Doggy! I think there's a doggy at my door. I can see the shadow. I'm gonna swap my lead. I'm a wee bit scared leaving that there. Because Golbat can make it I can't escape. A bottle of iron. That's handy. I'm gonna go check. I'm pretty sure there's a visitor at my door. If there was a visitor, she left. I thought I saw doggy paw prints at the door. I thought I heard it too. I went to go check just then and she's not there. She has this instinct to know when we finish stream and immediately comes to my office door. But it only works when Ben finishes stream. Like, she can tell straight off the bat. I don't know why or how she's learnt this. But she's been doing it since she was a puppy. Alright. Also, do not fail or run from these, because I'm pretty sure these grapplers know self-destruct. Or explosion, one of the two. They're not as dangerous as they were in 4th gen, but they're still dangerous regardless. So I must go this way. There we go. I can probably switch into Bird. Probably not. I was like, can I swap into Buddy here? Probably. It'll just depend on if I can run. Although I probably don't want to. Flame with a Krogan, that'll take it out. Especially if it's got dry skin. I'll critical it. Also, I believe these are 35, so that's straight off the bat really good experience. Wait, oh, I thought they said scratch, and I was like, wait, a scratch Lucario? What are we here? Acupressure? Accuracy. Yeah, no, you're dying. I would love to have hit you with a special attack move, but I don't have any. I don't even have Flamethrower. I was like, damn, that would have been sick to hit it after a Screech. Oh wait, no, it used Screech, not Metal Sound. I've got the memory of a goldfish at the moment. A magnet, raising electric moves. That actually might be handy for Bluxray. Or at least power up Spark. Well, that's the most inconspicuous hole I've ever seen in my life. Iron Plate. Here's the memory of an iPad kid. Those kids are cooked, man. Like, I've seen my niece with an iPad, and just nothing else exists when she's got that iPad. You try and, like, get her attention, and you just do not exist. They're cooked. Although, I'm kind of hoping just because she seems naturally smart, not biased, she is quite smart for her age. I'm hoping that she will overcome it and she won't be one of the cooked iPad kids. I mean, she doesn't watch Baby Shark anymore, so at least when I go see her, I don't have to put up with that anymore. You just walk in and all you hear is Baby Shark, 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 or however the hell it goes. I've blanked it from my memory. And then there was something else she was watching. Apparently now she watches Bluey. I'm like, at least she's a kid of culture now. I was just about to say baby. I'm like, no, she turns 3 like literally within 30 days, so I can't really call her a baby no more. She grows up so fast. It only seems like yesterday we just celebrated her turning 2. Because we were talking about it with Ben, and Ben's like, nah, she's not turning 3 yet. We just celebrated her turning 2, didn't we? Because Ben's like, oh, her birthday's in December, isn't it? I'm like, no, it's literally like coming up. I couldn't remember if June or July. She's in a unicorn phase at the moment too. So everything is unicorn. Nice. Now where's that smelling salt at? Also, speaking of cooked, I'm cooked. If I don't kill this floatzel. Oh, it never went for me. Jeez, that's weird for an ace trainer. Normally they do like the more optimized move. They did, just wrong target. Also, imagine using floatzel with Aquajet when you've got a tailwind up on the field. My man could have used like any other move. Lucario be carrying at the moment. Lucario's back be sore. I wonder if this will kill. Hell yeah. I was like, with a negative, oh, without the -2, that would have lived, but with that -2 up, that kills. Got pseudo. I'm just gonna power up punch this. Because it's just gonna have sturdy. That's a move I have not seen in a while, laser focus. I'm assuming that move is still in Gen 9. And I just have yet to see it or use it. It's a bit like Infestation. There's like, what, 2, maybe 3 Pokemon that naturally learn Infestation? Only because Infestation and Toxic combo just purely doesn't exist really in Scarlet and Violet. Because Game Freak decided that that combo was way too strong. Glammeow Zubat. Surely this Lucario has... Psychic. Who are we kidding? No, it doesn't. It probably has level up moves and that's it. I mean, it would be cool if he just pops out a Psychic. Muddy water, hell yeah. Let me have that. Oh, but what do we get rid of? Yeah, we get rid of Ancient Power. It was a hard choice, that one. It's like, I just taught it Surf, and then it learns Muddy Water. Krogan. Monkey wants to be petted. I wonder if Infernope's flames are hot, or if it's like a Ponyta where the owner or anyone that trusts it that goes to touch it, it just won't burn them. You'd have to imagine that if the Pokemon trusts you, the flame on its body would not burn you. A stonky. You know what else was a bit stonky yesterday? Ben's shiny ray skills, holy hell. Imagine playing on like the more powerful console and still losing to a Gen 1 Switch with less spawns. Alright, gang up time. And then Golbat. Well, I don't know if Flame Wheel is going to take this out in one shot. So you better back me up. Back me up, Lucario uses laser focus. It's concentrating intensely on taking it out. I wonder, can I disrespect with Mach Punch? Probably not. Watch it live on 1 HP. Oh, I actually did take it out. Monkey nearly level 40, that's exactly what I wanted. I'm pretty sure this next gym is like smack bang on the 40s, or at least 41. Maybe 42 at worst. And so by the time I get to the gym later, I should be at the right level. Well, there's my egg. Of course, I'm blocked off. I had to go the other way. So what be all the way down here? Oh. The way out. That's what be here. It's in the other direction I didn't go at the start. Better than... Oh no. Oh wait. Wait for it. Wait, what? What did I miss? Well, there's my shiny stone that I can't fucking use. Holy fucking shit, I just found a Steelix. That item. Oh. Isn't Steelix like one of the rare encounters for Iron Island? Or am I just imagining that? No, it must not be a rare because you find it in Victory Road. Wow. Steelix. 10%. Geodude. 1%. How? How is a Geodude 1% compared to a Steelix at 10%? Someone explain that shit to me. Well, I can't use it until, like, I beat the game. RIP! Alright, should I go find myself an A Everstone? So that way I can give it to Badu, then that way it will never evolve and I don't have to press the B button. It's just more of a I'm covering my own ass in case I completely forget that I can't evolve it. Who would be the easiest Pokemon to get Thief on? I don't think I have it as a TM yet. Or I just go down in the underground. It's a rare encounter down there. Or at least uncommon, it's one of the two. I can't remember which one. It's like Thief, I'm only at 5%. Unless I have a Compound Eyes Pokemon that allows me to find it a bit easier. Which I don't. Might do a quick save, at least to heal. So then that way, if I duck, because I'll try this for maybe 15 to 30 minutes. If I can't find an Everstone, I'll just go back to the gym. What have I got? I had 2 hours. What can I do in 2 hours? As I said, if I do 15 to 30 minutes of trying to find an Everstone, keyword trying, I'm not going to guarantee I find one. So I should be able to find this now. I don't remember it being a post-game item. It should not be anyways. Nope. That's something. There it is. I was gonna say, it's gotta be around here. If I had to take a... Oh shit, I've got 4 items, not 3. Oh wait, I'll just do... That was a terrible smack. Ah. Nah, it breaks on the next one. Oh no, I got it. According to my TV screen, it looked like it was going to break on the next hit. Alright, a steel type. Steelix. May as well gather these in case the shiny hunt thing gets met. In the original, you could do this and you would occasionally find a glimmer without there being a dot on the map. Looks like they've changed it. It was rare, but you would find one eventually. But I don't think the BDSP remakes have that mechanic. Because I've been pinging and pinging where there's no yellow dot on the map, but I've yet to find nothing. I didn't even check how many pings I had. So this is on me. Oops, why did I do that there? That I knew for a fact. Well, it's not a big item. It's definitely a small one. Oh, let me guess. It was here or on the other big one? Yeah, I knew it. It was around there. Must have been 3. Because if it was a 4, then there was definitely another sphere. Not you. Well, this is a nice, easy one. Surely there's not going to be a lot of blocks that reflect me. Surely not. That's a long one. How's that for a guess? So we'll go to maybe 1 hour 30 on the clock. I'd say that'd be a decent crack at trying to find an Everstone. It's not like I don't really need it. It's not like a high priority item I need to get. It just would be one of those, I guess, comfort items. Well, that's a rare item. That's like a what, 1%? It's either a 1%er or a 5%er, because that's one of the blue plates. Or You give that to the dude. No, you get that for tutor moves. I don't know if that's a thing though in BDSP. It should be. It's either you sell them or you use them for tutor moves. Can't remember which one. So I remember Platinum having them, but not Diamond and Pearl. So it'll just depend if BDSP is going off Platinum or if it's going off Diamond and Pearl for that one. I would like to imagine it's going off Diamond and Pearl, which means it's probably going to be a sellable. Nice dark one. Pretty sure I used one of these to get Absol. I found shit on the last one. The annoying thing is, I'm pretty sure for BDSP, my encounter table is whacked purely because of these. May as well just encounter these. Wait, was there a TM? Potential TM in here? There's a Quaggy. I mean, at least with the Grand Underground, I can use it to speed up my Pokédex. Wait, I wonder if you can get Drifloon in here. Because if you can find Drifloon as an encounter here, it wouldn't be the only place to get the... I'm assuming no, because then it takes away from the Friday encounter. Seriously? We're finding a lot of psychic ones. Two confirmed. Nice. There's gonna be a lot of metal bits down here that I can't bust. Oh wait, there it is there. Is that a fossil? It is a fossil! Yo, without even trying, I found a fossil. I didn't even come here for that! When you come down here for an Everstone and find a fossil instead, yo. I'm pretty sure that's the Cranidos one. It is. I found the Cranidos fossil without even trying. Now, how long did it take Ben to find a single fossil? Comes down here, not even trying to find a fossil, finds one. Yo. All I wanted was an Everstone. I actually didn't want a fossil. Maybe I should throw that on the team. I mean, that would be cool. Nice revive. That's something. And a heart scale. The last one is a couple of potential opportunities. Nope. Gotta be down here then. Nope. Nope. It's gonna be a tiny one, isn't it? It's just gonna be a sphere. Is it worth it? No. It's not gonna be worth it, is it? It's definitely not a large item. Are you kidding? I'm nearly out of 2x2s. It was definitely a sphere. It was not worth going through. Unless it was another heart scale, which I doubt it. That's rare as it is. How you doing, Menace? You couldn't have asked for a better clear, though. It's like, I cleared up most of that, and I couldn't find my last item. It had to have been a sphere. Everstone should be decent size, so if I don't find it in a big area, then I should probably just move on. It does, I just wish it was on 2 screens, not 1. Also, I did not pay attention to how many pinged. I knew that was gonna be metal. Why did I press A? I'm pretty sure a part of me was coping that was not gonna be a metal bar, and it did, the metal bars stopped for some weird reason. I could see that the metal bar or the rebarb was still going, and yet I still hit A like a fucking noob. At this rate, we could potentially be shiny hunting. 3. Nope, I've hit more metal than I have dirt. That's actually not where I wanted to hit, but good enough. 1. Damn. I think we're looking at spheres again. Otherwise, it's going to be like heart scale. I wouldn't know, I didn't bust through. But I had to say, if it was something under there, it would be a sphere. Ooh, this is a nasty one. Nada. Rebarb. I'm gonna cope and say there was only spheres there. Try to never, is it worth actually burying the shards? Probably not. I mean, in the original you could bury the shards and then sell them off to the merchants down here for traps. Well, there's another shard. I'm pretty sure these are on the rare side. Seriously? That's a big shard. These are on the rarer side too. Not like they're worth anything in amongst that rarity. If there is tutors, well, that's 2 shards down. Do I have to do what I did in the original? They go automatically in my bag. Oh, hallelujah, that's something that BDSP actually did right. In the original, they go into your treasure bag, and you actually have to take them out of your treasure bag. Although, having said that, you can stockpile items down in the treasure bag. So if you weren't allowed to use certain items, well, that's fine, they just stay in your treasure bag. Whoops. This time they automatically get added. So it's a win-win, I guess. Whoops. Win-win. It does feel nice, though, the items automatically go into your bag. Driftloon. I am tempted to see if date skipping works, since chat can't confirm that one for me. I mean, what? There's the only date-specific ones would be just Driftloon, and that's it. The God. Well, I'm encountering that now because that saves me 1 rare honey tree. Yo, Grand Underground just absolutely ruined the honey tree munchlax. I had that as an incentive. Not really, but like just doing the honey tree. I don't need to go do munchlax. That seriously made that so much easier. I don't need to figure out the berry trees. I'm relieved, but I also feel a little bit ripped off at the same time. There is a little bit of a part of me that now won't get to experience the joy of finding the very rare munchlax tree. It's like I technically can still do it, I guess. But the whole incentive of finding it has just gone out the window. I just literally found it then. I'm pretty sure that was a rare too. That's rock. And a cranny dose. We were just talking about that earlier. Now the big one, as I said, it's a shame there's other things in that rarity that are... I got another one! Are you serious? I'm not down here for fossils, for fuck's sakes! Where's my Everstone? I bet Everstone's got a rarer rate than what fossils do. No! I'm literally down here for an Everstone! I probably got better luck thieving it. Even at the 5% rate, I reckon I got a better rate. Oh, for fuck's sakes. What are we up to? We had 10 minutes left. I'm trying to find my window. TM, Thief, BDSP. Thief TM, does anyone I can find the vendor that sells... Oh, it's in the vendor down here. No! TM is in Eterna City. Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. I should already have the TM. According to this. I do, I already have Thief. There's a vendor that sells it though. And I've walked past how many vendors now? Maybe I should be burying my spheres. On the off chance. On the off chance that I actually have to buy from the vendors down here. Now the question is, who do I taste thieves to? As I said, I would like to teach it to someone with compound eyes. Which probably means I have to go back to Eterna Forest. That's a sphere. Not worth it. Alright, I'm just gonna use the thief method. But I'm gonna go back to Eterna Forest and get myself a particular Pokemon. Not that one. I wanted to go to my base. Wait, how do I... Did I completely brush over that part of the tutorial? How do you access your spheres again? I think I've brushed over that tutorial and I've completely forgotten. Alright, I'll check in my base. Unless you don't bury them in BDSP. And you just have to dig them up and then sell them. Oh man, time to go find a vendor. See how these guys work. I'm assuming the map won't tell me where they are. Nah. I think there was a vendor up this way. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to quickly Google search how to do this. Actually, I'm generally surprised. I know there was one over yonder that way. But there should be one around here. If I'm remembering correctly. Which, at that point, I don't know if I should trust. Licky tongue. I don't believe I need licky tongue yet. I'm finding everything but a vendor. Alright, fine. I will walk the other way and go get myself... Wait, what if I just keep following along the path? Surely I'll find a vendor. I'm finding plenty of Diglets. I like how this is now turned into a vendor search. It's like, I know there was plenty on the west side. Chingling. I have a feeling I might want to encounter that. I don't exactly remember Chinglings being easy to encounter. As in, I don't remember it being a Sinnoh encounter. I remember that being post-game. I'm encountering it just in case. Okay. Digging for fossils is difficult. Dude, my man, I found 2 fossils without even trying. Just a skill issue, that's all I hear. I'll even give you my fossils, my dude. That's not a vendor, that's a rester. My dude got me excited. I'm like, yeah, I found a vendor. No. Why? Ugh. Well, I guess that he would be the equivalent to nurses in black and white for the underground. I'm like, yes, I found one. Nah. I found the equivalent of a doctor. The search continues for a vendor. I should have just gone to the one that I thought I knew where it was. Would have saved me a lot more time. This is all my fault. And I know it. Although, to be fair, that could have been a rest one too. Because they're normally hikers. Okay, so they work just by number now, not by value. I think they worked a bit different in the originals. I can get Drain Punch. I have 5 of them already, but still. It looks like I can get some of the TMs that I get from gym leaders, from vendors. Alright. But I can... Oh! So that's what they're for. I can actually trade them in return for spheres. Alright, I've done my job. I keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, back to what we're doing. So if I need more thieves, I just gotta find the vendor that sells it. I'm already at a turner. I don't actually need to fly. I'm gonna have a quick squiz in here. Actually, I closed the window down I was using for research. Are you serious? Oh. The only Pokemon I can get with Compound Eyes is a hidden ability Dustox, which I believe would be underground. And the question is, do I have access to one? I should. Alright, I guess I'm not getting an Everstone. I'm gonna have to research that. I'm pretty sure you can get HAs in the Grand Underground. Because otherwise then you would need to rely on Ability Patch, which sucks. Otherwise I gotta wait until post-game. That's the only other way of getting Compound Eyes, at least. Well, I should be all good to go for this gym anyways. This should be a nice breeze. Oh, this is a breeze! Never mind. I've actually got to work for it. Dude, that's a 10% roll and you rolled it. I'm gonna have to hope my affection can just heal it for me. My dude be throwing off all the fang moves. At least they can't flinch me. I wonder what the chances of me rolling the affection to cure it. I don't think it's that high. So I've only just got access to affection, so I think I'm gonna have to wait a bit longer for the affection level where I automatically kill paralysis. We'll see. Power up punch. 2-hit KO. Smackdown. A move they removed. At least from Scarlet and Violet, which... Oh, there's my first para. It all downhill from here. Once I get one, I get them all. There's a second one. Up goes a special defense. Smackdown is in Scarlet and Violet. Ben told me it's not. Because I asked him if Smackdown's still in Scarlet and Violet. And he's like, nah. Third one. Did I just heal my paralysis? I did! I rolled the heal paralysis after I rolled 3 times of getting parried. Thanks, game. That's just some twisted joke at that point. Makes me think I'm gonna die just purely because of paralysis. Heals it. After rolling 3 times parried. Oh, man. Thanks, game. I swear that was some cruel joke. I'm probably gonna die now. If this has sturdy, it doesn't. He's just coping. It's Ben. He always researches on it. Yeah, true. So I asked him during Black and White, I think, because I saw it and I'm like, wait, is that move still around? Let me guess, this one has sturdy. No, it didn't. Lucky, I would have died to Sandstorm. I wouldn't have died this turn, but if it used a move on me, I would have. Time to heal. I'm going to go get some more Moo Moo milk soon too. See, this is why I wanted Everstone. Purely the only reason. Stop it from evolving. Because if I accidentally, like, stop paying attention, it's going to evolve and I'm going to be like, wait, why do I have a Roselia? I just broke one of my own rules. And I went the wrong way. I just entered a troll battle for no reason. It's one of these, I remember that. Right, I have a feeling Infernate might have just boosted up to high affection. Now it says awaiting orders all the time. So now I should be able to live any sort of one-hit KO move, maybe? We'll abuse that at Cynthia. Forced battle. And then I should come up to a couple of them that just take me over the whole gym now. And then work from there. Mixes it up with a Scaruppi. Now, why is there a bug type trainer in a steel type gym that's predominant in rock, ground, and steel? My dude thought this was a bug type gym. We still got a long way to go before the end of stream. So yeah, you definitely made it in time, McSpoon. And it won't be a 6-hour one, but it'll still be a longish one. Monkey be awaiting orders. Also, I'm gonna run out of power-up punches. I'm gonna have to start using Mach Punch. Hopefully this is your last Pokemon. I'm gonna have to throw a close combat. Because I have a feeling Mach Punch will not kill. I'm gonna do it. Because electric and fire aren't the only aren't the only scarce types in Sinnoh. Wait, hold on. Aren't the only... Because electric and fire aren't the only scarce types. Bug's not that scarce. I can only think of maybe dark at that point. Because I'm thinking of what it evolves into. I got trolled. It was too good to be true. I'm like, hold on, is it this one or the next one? Steel is sort of, yeah, sorta. Ground? Which is interesting considering E4 is ground. Big Bertha. Sandbagging Iron Tail. There's the Magnemite line, Steelix, Shieldon, Bastardon, Probopass, which you can't get until like what, post-game? I'm assuming you can get Nose Pass before that because it makes no sense. I feel like I'm missing one. Scyther, I don't believe, is in the game until post-game, so Scissor would be out. Unless I'm wrong, then it is one of them. Yeah, I don't think there is too many. Lucario, because Riolu is not steel, not off the top of my head anyways. Riolu is counted a bit different though in this game. It's not rare, but it's definitely on the lower side compared to some other types. Water types. Grass types being the other one too. I can think of quite a few grass types. Scyther is in the grand. I was thinking base game. I'm trying to ignore Grand Underground because that just completely breaks some of the encounters. Like just going off Diamond and Pearl. I mean, as I said, Grand Underground gives you Munchlax, which I feel like's cheating at that point. So the rare berry tree is no longer needed. Unless you feel like being a masochist. I mean, having said that, do you even need the berry trees at all, considering that Cherubi can also be found Grand Underground as well? I feel like water should be common. That's just me, considering like how common water is on any sort of like region or in the planet in general. Same with grass. Grass should be common. Heracross. Can you find Heracross in Grand Underground? If no, then yes, that would be the only thing you would need to get off Berry Tree. I feel like I have seen. You still need the trees for Heracross? That, to me, makes sense. It is a decent Pokemon, so locking it behind a berry tree makes a whole awful lot of sense. Because you see Heracross naturally, I believe, because I've already seen it for the Pokédex. Putting Munchlax in the Grand Underground makes it a bit easier on the Pokédex side. So maybe they thought, oh, the ultra rare berry tree for Munchlax was too hard, so they nerfed it and put Munchlax in Grand Underground. That's anything I can think of. Because Heracross pops up in a rematch, and I'm pretty sure Aaron uses a Heracross as well, so you would see one for the Pokédex. So throwing in a berry tree would not matter in the end. Unless, of course, you want to catch one for yourself. I'm just thinking it from a game development perspective. Do you have heat proof? I probably should have healed. I reckon I can take one hit. Oh shit! Hi! We're using my own strategies against me. I'm having a taste of my own medicine. Trick Room? Sand Room? What is this? A KrimZen bloody team. If you throw a special attack at me, I potentially am at risk of dying. If you go Gyro Ball, I believe I live. They've worked out my weakness. Hacks. Come on. This is not a KrimZen team now. As soon as I threw out Confuse Ray, they just lost the title of KrimZen team. Yeah. Alright, he has to have Bulldoze on this. Surely. And he's also gonna have Sturdy. Jeez, that did well for a Muck Punch. Oh, he's got EQ. Never mind, I'm dead. I'm thinking way too small. Why would he have Bulldoze when he's got Trick Room? That was small brain thinking. Wait, his last Pokemon is... I just want to see something. This could be really dumb. I probably should have revived. Fuck, the Trick Room just died. It's a shame I didn't think of my ballsy plan one turn earlier. I outsped, never mind. Oh my god, that does nothing. Imagine if I had King's Rock. I hit twice, never mind. It lived. Sandstorm subsided. Again? What is this? Alright, I'll stop screwing around. Well, at least it forced him to pop that. I actually don't want you to die. I don't want to run either. Sorry, but you gotta die, just for the sake of strategy. Would laugh as kills. Burn. I mean, if I got the burn, that would have been hilarious, because it would have took it down with it. How the hell did Slug outspeed Steelix? What the balls is going on here? I definitely gained a lot of speed EVs naturally. Unless, of course, that was some weird hasty-natured one and I've just completely forgotten that. Basti! I was meant to say yes to that swap. Oh, the strategies went straight up the window. I had strategy and it's gone. Sturdy broken. Oh, iron defense. I think we're a bit early for body press, are we? Goodbye. Oh, wait, never mind. I called the victory way too early. We don't get special attack EVs naturally. At least you popped your citrus. Well, that did nothing. Is that the best you can do? Even with a crit? Is that the best you can do? Wait, I'm gonna see something. I was hoping for an accuracy drop, but nah, that's asking for way too much. For one, it landed. Then asking for an accuracy drop on top of it, that's asking way too much. We ain't getting both. Just be thankful you landed the muddy water. Well, Slug is now leveled one higher than Houndoom. That's just sad. Right, we can use strength, so I'm assuming we're going up to Snow Point now. Wouldn't it have been quicker if you just programmed it that the rails took me straight to the exit point instead of going all the way around the room? Maybe they're thinking about expansions and I'm just thinking way too small again. Hi, Barry. Gotta come to the library. Plebby's worst spot because you have to be quiet. Shh. We're in a library now. We've got to be very, very quiet. Actually, I can't remember the last time I went to a library. I used to go to a library an awful lot back in my hometown. I had a library card and all. Actually, they did a lot of things at the library, a lot of art stuff. So I'd go to those events. Especially when my sister was a lot younger. They do it as part of the school holiday programs. And then later on they started opening up writing courses and all that, so I had to go attend them. Meanwhile, on the game, everything's blowing up. Please refrain from bringing food or beverages into the library. Does that include, like, the berries in my pockets? I'm pretty sure there's a soda pop in my pocket, too. The irony of that, if you really think about it, I've got food and beverages in my bag. Lake Vela went kaboom. Barry just runs off without even thinking. Quickest way there would be probably Pastoria. I think I've ever worked this out. Because it just seems to be smack bang in the middle of them. Oh, and everyone's dead. I might want to take a heal. Do 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 boom 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 boom. Alright, we're gonna save the splashing magic up at, like, Verity. And then from there, I now then go to Snow Point. Fun times. I usually get lost going there, so this would be great. We'll get to test my skills of getting lost. I don't know why it's just one point of the game I always get lost in. Not this part, I'm going to the next part. Thankfully it's a one-timer, and that's it. So there's one chance of me getting lost, and that's it. My little bro. I really haven't battled you? Super Jared is about to have his two bloody busted. Level 19 versus what, a level 40? You're dead. I could mech punch this and kill it. I could give it a tickle and probably roll over and faint. Oopsies, that's overkill. I was meant to hit mech punch. But I twitched and went down one more. My bro Shellos, I think, just went to the Pokemon Tower. Oopsies. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to bully the small child with close combat. I mean, he did oppose on me as I'm walking back to, like, save the world. He's like, yo, I want to battle. But nah! She won't battle me! Please battle my child. Fine, I shall bully your child. That lady is never getting into a hotel. Even before I just dodged NPCs that actually don't battle you. I feel like you were a spinner, you just happened to be facing the wrong way. Golbat. I have an hour still, my god. We're easily getting the snow point. Probably taking down the gym too. Depending on how lost I get, that is. Although I have to remind myself, I have to grab one HM on the way up. I believe it's rock climb. Monkey be waiting for decisions to be made. Alright, can I make it in without battling any other grunts? Easy. Although, am I going to regret that decision? Probably. I'm like leaving experience outside the door. And potentially Pokédex, but Grand Underground will probably fix that. Oh, I really need to teach a dark type move to someone. I mean, if I taught this Thief, but the only thing I really need on this moveset is a dark type move. Thief would be handy. I mean, also it would kind of fix my conundrum too. I still didn't kill. Rain Dance? What the balls? This cadaver literally just pulled out a Rain Dance. I can no longer use Flame Wheel without doing decent damage now. The balls? Has he got like a dry skin mon? Bronzor? That's got heat proof. That surely has heat proof. Meaning fire type moves will do donkeys. Have a close combat. Oh my god, that didn't even kill. Hi! The only way they can beat me is with Confuse Ray. They have worked out my weakness. I still can't kill, really? This is one bulky motherfucker. Oh, this is one extremely bad Inferno. Don't you dare. You dared. Extra Sentry's gonna kill me. I can't believe Monkey dared. That's ballsy. And it did not pay off. I just needed one. Toxic Rake. Oh my god, I can't do anything here. Goodbye. That rain has to be running out soon, and that's gonna have dry skin, definitely. As long as that rain's around, I ain't gonna be doing shite. 100% accuracy too on Toxic. Hopefully the dry skin's just enough to negate the raindrop. did damage, but I was hoping for a bit more. Did that cadaver really have, like... No, surely it didn't. It didn't extend the range, surely. It didn't. I needed one more turn and I died. Both my fire types are dead. You deserve that. Alright, Snow Point. I can't believe that though. Kadabra set up Rain Dance and actually mattered. I was like, surely I still can outdo Toxic Croak in the rain because of dry skin. Nah. I look like the rain still outdid that. Because dry skin's usually what, 50% boost to fire type moves? Probably did the same amount. I think it's 50% for dry skin. I think we go up that way. I'm gonna take this way. It's the longer way. You normally go from Celestia, but I haven't done the route there, so it's probably quicker this way. I'm gonna have to heal. Because then I moved some strength puzzles on the northeast side of Mount Coronet's room. And then that should send me on the way to Snow Point. And I believe if you're playing on Platinum, you find the Reg Ice room. Alright, so I know the whole world is in, like, dire trouble. I need to be there ASAP. I'm just gonna, like, slowly walk there. Also, is it just my eyes? But I can see black lines just randomly appearing. The game's totally not breaking on me. I'm still having flashbacks from Platinum Soul Link with my game randomly crashing. You must be a spinner. That's the only way I can explain that I haven't beaten this hiker. You know what? I'm teaching this monkey Thief. And then maybe every time I see a Geodude, I use Thief. And I might get lucky and roll a 10%. Sorry, 5%. I wish it was 10. It's 10 with compound eyes. 5% Everstone. And it's only on the Geodudes and Gravelers. As far as I'm aware, there's no golems that spawn in the wild. And then when I finally get a Compound Eyes Pokemon, which by that point would be no point getting an Everstone, I can then teach it Thief. And as I said, you can't learn Thief? Why not? Dude, Monkey would be perfect for thieving, but it can't learn it. That seems weird that it can't learn Thief. I mean, imagine how advantageous that would have been in competitive. Dark type comes in, you use Thief. Well, I'm gonna encounter Chingling in the Grand Underground, because I'm pretty sure Chingling is a rare encounter. Proceeds to find it as the first encounter in Mount Coronet. Yep, that works out perfectly. I should have repels, surely. Surely my dumb ass brought repels. Okay, let me rephrase that. My dumb ass did not buy repels. I thought I did. There's an escape rope. Lucky, because I'll need that a bit later. That's just screaming item. And I totally didn't want to go out the door. Try that again. As I said, I think my D-pad's on the way out. I've used this D-pad so often on both my Joy-Cons and on this controller. Going to the left is an item. This is where you get Phoebus. But if you want Phoebus, you're better off coming here with a super rod. I think this is the room with Phoebus anyways. I believe... If it's not this room, then it's the other room going up to Dialga. We're out of there. No, I have to go around there. Got a spinner. Dodge him, and I believe this is a rest point. Walks in, it's not a rest point. Be just my luck. Talk to the bed, dumbass. There we go. Alright, now we're fully healed. I don't think I really needed the fully heal. Turn around. Turn around! I didn't ask nicely, I guess that's why I didn't turn around. Boss battle. Can't get out of this one. It's hailing. See, I miss hail. I must be like one of the few people that actually misses hail. I mean, I'd be fine with... Not that. I'd be fine with hail giving the defense boost and still doing residual damage. Now I feel like hail got nerfed. Other than Aurora Veil. Oh, lovely. Thank you. It's just a shame everything makes contact. You might get paralyzed again. You didn't, thank you. Mike, if you get paralyzed again, it's not my fault. That's just my bad luck kicking in. Fire spin? Hell no. Payback? Nah. Buffed by hail? Caliper? It's a shame it doesn't have drizzle. Would have been handy. have to wonder if there is a legitimate rule in the Pokemon universe where the trainer has to swap their Pokemon because they're either fainted. The other trainer is allowed to swap too. I know it was said in the anime, but I have to wonder if there's an actual rule in the in-game universe that says you can do that. This is almost the weather team. Except for the Raichu, that's just a bit random. Pelipper could have Drizzle later on. Well, it can have Drizzle now. But in Diamond and Pearl, maybe it was always meant to be that Pelipper was meant to get Drizzle. Because the Hippopotas is here too. So 2 out of 3 Pokemon having weather. Which then leads to, did Raichu supposed to get like some sort of weather ability? Some sort of like thunderstorm, which became electric terrain eventually. Where's a 5er? It used yawn in between its snout. Alright, Absorb, please kill. I would have been sad if it didn't. Oh, we're easily beating this gym, unless I get stuck on this gym puzzle for like 40 minutes. I don't think it's that way. It's near a house, so it must be further up. It's like you're walking up here, there's the deep snow. That should be it there. Nope, it's a bottle of iron. Last I checked, iron I can't use to rock climb. That one. That's not rock climb either. Did they really move it? That one. A clock is right 2 times a day. Oh, sorry, a broken clock can be right 2 times a day. And I am that broken clock. And I went the wrong way. Jeez, we're just getting everything wrong in this short period of time. 3 choices on which one's rock climb. Guesses all of them. Finally we're right. Did you just say what is a Pokemon battle? How's BDSP going? Well, we're nearly near Snow Point, so faster than what you could have done. Also, I haven't gotten lost. I was like, maybe we make it to Dialga today, but that'll be definitely next stream. Seeking, well, why not? Like, I should be able to take this out with close combat. And I should only be, like, this 1 trainer away.
Thank you, friend.
No message? Oh, I did it faster, no cap. I was like, where's the snarky little remark he usually throws in?
Impact celebrated their KrimZen pub milestone of 36 months. Thank you very much. I did it faster, no.
No what? No what? Ben, the only thing he did quickly was bust. And sack. And wipe. Yeah, I know. Here I was thinking we'd be sleeping today. Was I meant to get that item? Nah, I doubt it. It's probably going to be a shitty item anyways. Goes back and gets it. It's a good item. That's right, I've only got like 40 minutes left. This isn't the Pokemon Center, this is the Pokemon Gym. I don't want to be here. I don't know why I just instinctively walked into the Pokemon Gym. That's a mart. That's a Pokemon Center. My brain turned off. It's like, yeah, I'm kind of speedrunning, but I'm not fully speedrunning. I mean, if this was the old days where I can just diagonal walk into the gym leader, yeah, I'd just probably walk straight in there. But ILCA doesn't like fun. I still reckon they should have kept that in. So then if you wanted to, like, just cheese the gym and just go straight to the gym leader, you had an option. But as I said, fun ain't allowed. Must have to do it from the other side. Ah! Idiot! I need to get onto that trainer. And then I bust those balls. I read that as Benner. I'm sure we can rename that to Banana. Although that sounds like banana at that point, so banana. Wait, am I picking that up from like a darkest corner of my mind when Ben dressed up as a banana? I feel like I am, because like, he was the banana at that point. No, that doesn't work at all. Ben, you should have just dressed up, while you're dressed up as a banana, just start shaking like a banana or doing the banana dance. I'm sure everyone would have loved that. I believe I can't do shite to this thing. Where's the god Pokemon? I can't believe he landed that. Well, you're dead. One touch of grass and it's usually dead. Oh, but you only hit 3 times. Ouch. I'm a fast Budu. I should be able to outspeed you still and use Absorb. Goodbye. That's why Budu is a beast. That's the only usage is getting in this gym. If I had a King's Rock, maybe I could gamble on using it up against the gym leader, but I think Frostlass outspeeds it regardless. I have to go from the other way if I want to burst that one. Alright, I've got one left, and again I think I've got to go from the other side. I can't come from this way. What I can do though... Can you spin? I'd be asking for way too much. Accidentally walks out the door. Does the next best thing. Alright, chat, just get it out of your system. It's Candace. Candace these nuts. Alright, Snova. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my power-up punch. Smack up my physical. And that way I should be able to one-shot everything. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna need it. What is it? Frostlass, Abomasnow, Snova. There is that problem. Nothing. Pathetic. And a full restore. Lovely. Well, Snova's dead and I get a +2, and I should better just sweep the rest of the team now. Candace Tour? That doesn't sound that bad, Candace Tour. But then again, the young kids have like a different meaning for tour. So at least saying it like that, it makes it sound like you're saying T-O-U-R, tour. I was gonna say, I don't think that's gonna save you. I mean, Chopper Berry is quite strong. People always underestimate the berries. Which, fun fact, I do as well. Every time I see one of those pop, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this amount of damage. Oh, I did half of what... The fuck? I didn't get the meme? I heard him laugh in his office. Yeah, here's the joke. Candace Tour. It must be either I'm not as brain-rotted as Ben, that I don't get it, or it's this thing I've never heard of. It's one of the two. I knew that, like Hawk Tour. Isn't it like spit on that thing? As I said, I must not be as brain rotted as Ben. Spit on these nuts, basically. I thought so. Ben just proving I've touched more grass than him. It's like, I know that. Alright, I can use rock climb. Now I go... Lake. Cap. What do you mean cap? It's truth. What? What the? Hello? Can I use the Pokemon Center? Here we go. I couldn't get in. I'm like holding up on D-pad. Hello? Can I get into the Pokemon Center? The fuck was that alignment? I was like 1 pixel off apparently. Keklong is there, dude. I'm like, what the fuck have I discovered? I'm like holding up and I can't get into the Pokemon Center. I'm like, ah. As I said, for using D-pad, I would have assumed that the auto alignment would be perfect like the originals, but nah, dude, that's way too hard to code. I've had such weird alignments in this playthrough. Also, I did that gym a lot quicker than I thought. I did nothing wrong, dude. I did everything correct. It's the game's fault for not coding D-pad movement properly. Also, I walked past that item, didn't I? I said I was going to go get. As I said, it's probably shite. Go check the other lake. Fuck, am I not supposed to be here yet? Did I skip one step? I did skip one step. How you doing, Josho? I skipped a step. Does that mean I gotta walk back there? I get a second chance at the item I said I was gonna pick up. As I said, very brisk walk to the lake. Did Ben miss that to Dunsparce? Yes. And he missed a giraffe rig. Even if he did catch him, he still lost the shiny race. And there's no coping on that. That's just fact at that point. These are all double battles. Who's my second Pokemon? Off the top of my head. Luxray. I'm pretty sure he did. It didn't look like the rest of them, so it's safe to assume he missed one. I mean, it was only a couple of frames off. I mean, he did miss a shiny earlier, so for the sake of, like, probability of did he miss a shiny, the probability says yes. Considering that he'd missed one earlier. I am a person who likes using numbers to solve things. We all know what Ben is like. As that, even if he did find the shinies and didn't miss them, he still lost the shiny race. He lost to a Gen 1 Switch user with half the spawns. No amount of coping denies that fact. And no amount of coping also says as well that you wasted the first 30 minutes of the shiny race hunting and encountering the losers. Yeah, the Switch too, it's double spawns. And me the entire time. I wish I had that amount of spawns. I mean... I'm hoping by the time I get to post-game for legendary hunting, or at least stat hunting at least, I've got the Switch 2. Because apparently the BDSP on Switch 2, loading it up is 13 seconds quicker than Switch 1. It will make my life 100 times easier. Especially for hunting Dialga. I've got one strategy in mind. But I'm gonna have to resort to Scarlet and Violet for a little bit to prep. If not Scarlet and Violet, I have to resort to Sword and Shield, one of the two. Sorry, Agile? No probs. Yeah, they doubled the spawns. 32 to 16. Sorry, 16 to 32. So Switch 1 is 16 spawns, Switch 2 is 32. The difference is extremely... Hello, puppy! Hello! I see you. Hello, puppy. You waiting for Mum to finish, are ya? Puppy! This buddy can't do anything, Asti. Help! Help me, puppy. Asti! I'm gonna see if the puppy wants to come in. Sucker punch! What the? What? You don't see anything? You don't see anything? Asti was at the door. I opened the door and said hello. And she got scared and squealed at me instead. And then she didn't really appreciate me talking to her. And then ran off. She's feral. She said, I'll see you when I'm finished. What a beast. I said I was going to try and figure out a way of fixing the Twitch ads. I know I can code something in that shows when the ads are about to play on Twitch. Maybe I should do that. Aww, I was hoping for like one more Venoshock. I mean, Stunky can't do much to Badu either. Unless, of course, it has Flamethrower. What have we got? 25 minutes. What can I do in 25? I think this leads me straight to the headquarters if I keep going. It's like, maybe I should teach something Thief and try and get an Everstone. Goodbye. Because then that way I can do all the headquarters, and then... headquarters then leads me to Mount Coronet, Dialga mission. I should do all that in like one episode. I think I might just waste the last couple of minutes trying to find an Everstone. That sounds good. Then that way I've got a little bit to do in the next stream. I still have no idea what I'm going to do about Cynthia. I mean, I have Gastrodon to try and get past Garchomp. I remember Cynthia being very hard in the first playthrough. So me trying to figure out what in the hell am I going to do there. Probably going into Per Ugly. This will go Fake Out first turn. Fake Out's going to out-prioritize me. I didn't go Fake Out. Well, I over-projected. Body Slam? Aerial Ace. Not with that fat attack. It was gonna be better off hitting me with that should be dead. I think from here on out too, Infernape is the best choice. Power Up Punch kind of just breaks the game in regards to difficulty. Especially if you get a decent Infernape with decent IVs. Be it an attack and speed, not so much special. As I said, you get a lot of natural attack EVs and a lot of speed naturally as well. I should be able to take this out even with Heat Proof. So if I'm teaching Thief to someone, who am I teaching it to? As I said, I don't have the optimal choices yet. I don't get that until post-game. Because I can't remember if you can get HA in the Grand Underground. Not yet anyways. 20 minutes left, may as well say. Oh, then we go back up there. Alright, I'm gonna do this, and then that should lead me back to Veilstone for mission-wise. Also, who left their Psyduck in the Pokemon Center? There's probably a thing in the Pokemon world where people can just leave their unwanted Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. I feel like that would have to be a thing. Like, that would be the equivalent of releasing. Just leave your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. Right, I'm getting that item this time. Because I want to know what it is. As I said, it's got to be shite. It's shite. Twas only garbage. Toss it in the bin. And Plebby Baby just got his ass whooped. Yeah, there's the HQ mission now. Plebby Baby just coped and was like, yeah, no, that was bullshit, dude, and just walked off. Alright, so I said I wanted to grind Everstone, so Aurora City's the best place to go. I'm trying to think, where would be the best place to grind Geodudes? Or at least Gravelers. I don't think I need a heal either. Maybe I should teach Murkrow Thief, because I'm pretty damn sure that Murkrow was like at least 30 IVs in attack. So it would be at least even handy battle-wise on Murkrow. The problem is, though, leaving Murkrow into a rock type. Probably not the smartest of moves, but if I get an Everstone out of it, 'Tis worth it. Also, TM's breaking after one use in this game is super lame. Nightshade's gonna be useless at this point. It's teetered off so much. Thief up top. I'm trying to think. Orb Mine might be a decent place to go get them. There's also this entrance too. And I'm only working with 5% here as well. Not a single Pokemon to be seen. Alright, there's one. I don't believe Murkrow was holding anything before I... Yeah, no, it's not holding anything. 5% Geodudes at this encounter rate. Ugh. I might have to run on this one. Just to speed my encounter rate up, because every time I take a step, my encounter percentage goes up. So if I'm running, it goes up a lot faster. Two. We're gonna play the counting game. I wish I had a counter for this, but I didn't actually do one. I did deaths. I don't think I programmed that in. Three. I didn't. Four. I can only count to 4. I was hoping to get it then the joke of I can only count to 4 would kick in. Which, if you don't know that song, that is an absolute banger. Search it up on YouTube. You will not be disappointed. It's Sesame Street meets metal. It is so good. No! I didn't want to get out the door. Wait, I do get a second chance at the Rock Smash though. And before these rocks have like a 0% chance of getting Geodudes inside of them. I want to know why the encounter rate in here is so bad. I think it's only a encounter rate of 10. I've lost count already, as I can only count to 4. I think this is 5. Yeah. That didn't... Oh, it had sturdy. May as well grab some defense EVs while I'm at it. Give me those yummy defense EVs. I've yet to find one yet. As I said, 5% is a bit of a bummer when it comes to thieving. I kind of wish it was a bit higher, or at least I had access to compound eyes. 10% is a bit easier to hunt. Which is interesting. I don't know why they made Everstones so rare. I mean, I guess the other way I could have done this is if I get a Pokemon with Frisk. And then I just Frisk out the Everstone. So that way I don't need to keep thieving and get defense EVs. Ben's competition is here. Although I have made it clear I do have a fiance. Parasocial relationship aside. Everstone? Of course not. Who can I get that has Frisk? That technically would be faster. Then I just turn animations off. Do this for now while I try and figure off the top of my head. Who can I get that has Frisk that I can get really easy? That's the other way of doing it. I mean, me finding... me potentially finding a Pokemon holding Everstone at 5%. Can't get Stantler, I can't get Shuppet. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, didn't get one. Is that a no on the Frisk side too? I'm pretty sure I can't get Shuppet unless it's in the Grand Underground. Stantler's post game. Shuppet, I don't even remember. Time to look up Grand Underground Pokemon. So it looks like the Frisk option is out as well. I definitely know I can do it in post-game. But at that point I can do Compound Eyes Thief. Any other time I come here I'm swarmed by Pokemon. That's a Zubat, I can't use that. Dude, I need to almost... I almost need to go and see a bloody optometrist and get my glasses adjusted just to read Cerebi. Seriously? Here you go, full get. I don't know why. There probably is. Let me guess, they just have the Pokemon's name and not ability. Yep. So. There was Stantler. No. Nope. 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 No. 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 And no. 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 No? I do. I do have a fiance slash boyfriend. Yes, I do. Hey, there's Shuppet in here apparently. No? No, there's not a Shuppet in here apparently. Me getting excited. I've been in a relationship now. Wait, we went straight past our anniversary. I didn't even think about it. I think we've been in a relationship now for like 12 or 13 years. Okay, I guess I'm not getting a Shuppet or a Stantler. They're the only two that get frisk. Can you leave him for me? I am better. I think that's the funniest joke I think I've heard in my life. That tops any joke that my fiance's ever told. No Everstone again. Alright, can I roll the 5% in 6 minutes? Probably not, considering I've done some 5% hunts that go for 2 hours. Hey! It's Everstone! Never mind, that was quick. I actually did that in one roll of 25. Unfortunately now I'm not going to get a big suck from Budu, but oh well. At least it won't evolve anymore. Swap held items. No, that's not what I wanted. Held item, give an item. When I go to the right pocket, that'd be great. Wait, I do want to swap items. I'm being dumb. I want to do that. Held item. Put item in bag. Alright, now we've got an Everstone on Budu. And I have a somewhat useless item, move on Crow, but that's fine. It's gonna be useful now because I'm pretty damn sure it's in like the high IV range. Alright, what am I doing in 5 minutes then? I didn't expect to get Everstone that quick. I was expecting to go overtime. Veilstone then. I can't even gamble. I can't even gamble for 4 minutes. Department store. There wasn't really anything in the department store either. Oh, I'm gonna run. What's here now? Let me guess, something to do with ball capsules? Style shop storage, metronome. Metronome? The item or the TM? It would be TM, if I had to take a guess. Metronome style shop. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's gonna be neither, isn't it? I mean, I can make myself look snazzy. Although they rubbed it in our face, they had it as the same music as the old bloody slot machines. I like the shop. What can I get? Pikachu outfit. Eevee overall style. Can I separate? Oh my god. Well, I guess I gotta check what they look like in chibi style too. I mean, that looks cool. Oh, not so much now. I don't think Dawn gets pants. That looks cool. Sure, let's just spend 86,000 on it. Eh. I think I got the best one there. I mean, if anything, I probably would have gone that one as an alternative. That's pretty cool. I'll leave the other one on for now. Otherwise, nothing's really screaming at me as, cool. If it was anything but purple and I could actually change it. Otherwise, meh to all of it. One minute left. I have rock climb. Let's go get the item that's here. Which is all the way around there. I've gone the complete wrong way. Big Barrel doing everything again. I'm pretty sure that was the surf mon, and it's also the rock climb one. Full incense. I think that's just for breeding. I don't know if it's got a competitive use. I know most of the incense do. Wait. This exotic smelling incense makes the holder bloated and slow moving. Wait. Why have I not used that in Trick Room yet? There's got to be a reason why I haven't used it in Trick Room. It's either I can't get it in Scarlet and Violet, or I'm just working down my list. Usually I use Iron Ball, power items. I've never considered using full incense. It's basically lagging tail. Is it? Is it the same mechanics as lagging tail? Does it give negative priority rather than dropping speed? Hold on. Let me look at that. It's like, there's got to be a reason why I haven't used full incense yet. It's either it does have that negative priority rather than the drop of base speed. The way it's worded is just, it makes it sound like one of the power items. Yep, it's lagging tail. It does priority. Holder moves last in its priority bracket. Oh. All the incense removed in Gen... Oh yeah, that'd be why I haven't used them. And it's also priority. The only thing I can think of for priority is swapping items, like obviously Switcheroo and Trick. As for a held item, I don't think I've actually... Unless, of course, you're running Avalanche. Even then, I probably wouldn't run it. That's why I've never used full incense, because it's priority, not speed. If it was speed, that would give it so much competitive usage. Not by much, but people by like me would use it. Alright. And yeah, incense being removed in Gen 9, that would be why I also haven't used lax incense and all that. But why would you when bright powder is a thing? Okay. Time to find out if anyone's streaming. Probably a good time to finish too, so I'm kind of glad. I mean, there's like double-edged sword in regards to this, what I say. I'm kind of glad no one supported, because there's a big football game going on today, so it's going to get very noisy. But to rep as well and like no support, if that makes sense. I mean, it's both a good and bad thing. Why did we get that song? That's better, I can actually hear the music now. Oh well, leave it there. Okay, me checking if any raids are doing. I wonder if Haunter's streaming today. Probably. Today's weekend. Jeez, there's a few people streaming. But I want the non-vertical. Scheduled. Yeah, he's live. We're raiding Haunter. Easy, easy peasy. Alright, in regards to Twitch, have we got anyone streaming? Again, why doesn't it send me to my manager? I will never know. Oh, we haven't got much people here anyways. We've got one viewer at the moment, and I don't think anyone would be raiding. Even 4 people are raiding, and so streaming today. Oh, never mind. No one was streaming for once. I need to have a look at those. It says I've got some sponsorship offers that I can do for stream. I'm pretty sure like one of them was like Raid Shadow Legends. Let's have a quick look, just out of curiosity. Like, let's laugh at them. I think I had, what was the game you just played? Zenless. I'm pretty sure that popped up maybe like once. Apparently not. I keep saying I've got sponsorship stuff. I go into here and it says, nah, well played, no new campaigns on the horizon right now. What's all the BS you keep sending me then? Let me go check this. If I go click on those notifications, because I keep getting it in my email. They're like, yo, you've got new sponsorships are available through view details in your creator dashboard. Oh, is it actually through Twitch? Yo, they keep telling me I've got stuff, and I go to have a look, I got nothing. It's like, what the hell? My emails be lying. They be lying. Alright, well, tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Monday. I should be streaming. So Monday, maybe we should do Plants vs Zombies tomorrow. I was thinking about whether or not I do it or not. Or I leave that one more week and let people recover from Switch 2. That could be a thing I do, because otherwise I do Iron Fox. Or I start one of my series tomorrow. You know, well, let's start that series tomorrow, why don't we? I'm gonna let it be a week before I do Plants vs Zombies, so that way people recover from Switch 2. because that way people have a chance of actually joining in for Plants vs Zombies, because that's going to be crowd control. Weekend, obviously BDSP, and I want to do a randomizer this weekend. Finally, we're doing the randomizer. That gives me the whole week to set it all up and make sure there's no bugs. And before we get to the weekend and there's bugs. Also, I'm not sure if I'm going to beat the whole randomizer on one stream either. So that's the other thing I need to look into, is what happens when I need to resume. I think the way I've set it up, I should be able to easily resume. Anyways, thank you to everyone for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Another stream down for BDSP. And who knows how many left. I have 7 badges. We should be able to beat most of the main game tomorrow, or like next week for the next stream. In regards to the Pokédex, I'm looking up that now. I can't remember how many is in the actual Pokédex. I believe it's like 200. More like BDS faints. I mean, it's second playthrough round. I'm not hating it as much for some weird reason. The first couple of playthroughs, I had issues with them. Like, I had crashes and a whole bunch of other bugs that popped up. If it's 200, I'm at 99 seats, so it's not that bad. I reckon I'm gonna need a stream just dedicated to my Pokédex, though. RIP! Which is fine, I should be able to find something that tells me where everything's located. But yeah, until next time, I hope you guys have a good day or night, whatever time it is for you. And if you are joining in for the raid, we usually use hashtag KrimZen raid when we go raid people. We're raiding Haunter. He's doing Beat Saber. And he's also doing a whole bunch of bot stuff, I believe, as well with StreamerBot. So make sure to go drop him a follow and a like if you enjoy his stream. Give him some support. And until next time, a peace.